My name is Abdullah Shaya. I'm going to talk about popular proverbs. I'm going to talk about when do we use them and what is the story behind them. So, the first proverb which is الكلاب تنبح والقافلة تسير, which is the dog barks while the caravan moves on. Dr. Justin's favorite proverb, which is why I did this whole idea. Example of it. When do we use it? We use it when a successful person has a lot of enemies who want to bring him down. But they are like dogs. No matter how loud they bark, it will not affect him. Because he is like the caravan. So, what is the story behind it? All the Arabian people used to have dogs for protection. Like we all know, if a strange thing comes to a dog, what will the dog do? It will bark. No. So thieves, burglars, anything of that sort will run away. But the caravan is so confident, so massive, it will not run away, no, it will go on. But there is a general misconception. If you search other sites, there was another story that will pop up. You know Imam Shafi'i? You all know Imam Shafi'i, a famous Islamic scholar. Some Google sites say he was the one who created it. But why is that? Because there are a similar story. Imam Shafi'i was out with his friend one day, and there was another group of people who were mocking him. So his friend tried to intervene, fight them, cuss at them, anything of that sort. And Imam Shafi'i said some famous words. Being silent to the ignorant is already a response. You'll never see a lion responding to a bunch of dogs, which is some hard bar, like some Eminem and Tupac stuff, some hard stuff. So moving on to the second proverb, which is "Mahna dafnina sawa." We buried him together. So example of it. Imagine me and my friend brother here. We decided to not study for the exam. Okay? So we didn't study, went to the mall, eat, hung out, and we surprisingly got an F. I am happy with it. I know what I did. But he is not satisfied. He goes to the doctor. I don't deserve this. I did this and that and that and that. I don't deserve it. So I think to myself, we buried this together. We did this together. Why are you surprised? You know what he did. But what is the story behind it? We have to get back to two brothers and their donkey. These two brothers have a donkey who loved so much. He was like their third brothers. Ate together, went everything together, went to the mall together, everything together. Here's an image of how I imagined them. You know, they are very happy. So these brothers called the donkey Sabr, because Sabr means in English means patient, and donkeys are patient. So after a while, Sabr unfortunately died, and the brothers got sad, and they built him a grave and started crying. Sabr was patient. Sabr was great. Sabr was powerful. And there was ignorance at that time, so people started gathering around this grave. They started crying as well, because they thought if you are being crying at the good people graves, it will make you closer to God. So still, they started crying at this Sabr grave, and they started making stories. So people started giving donation to this, and the brothers who were poor one day, they became rich. Get the money distributed between them. So after a while, Sabr was idolized like a perfect human. He was this awesome, generous, strong human. But in reality, he was this awesome, strong, generous donkey. Like he wasn't this great. So after a while, the brothers distributing the money. One day got into a fight. And the first brother punched the other in the face. You know, money problems. So the second brother said, I'm gonna tell Sabr about you, and he's gonna take my revenge. The first brother was thinking, well, those people believed it because they didn't know. But you are the same as that donkey. Why are you telling Sabr about this? We buried Sabr together. He is a donkey. So he told the lie so much, he started believing it. And that's when we use this guy's fighting. So the proverb came because he did something and he is in denial. But we did it together. Why are you so surprised? Moving on to the third proverb, which is الاستحامات. Those who are shy died. So when do I use it? For example, I asked Knives for dinner. I said, it's on me. We went to the KFC or something like that. I ordered for 20 riyals and he ordered for like 300 riyals. And I pay it. I'm a respectful man, but I say, those who are shy died. There's no one left. 300? Yeah, but 300? He did that. So that's the example. But what is the story behind this program? Before that, let me tell you a hypothetical situation. Then read the story. You are in a gym, okay? In the restroom. And suddenly the gym's caught on fire. You are naked. Completely naked. Okay? And you have like 5 seconds before you turn into a sikh kebab. Wait. You're gonna be like that. So you have 5 seconds to get out. What will you do? I want answers. What will you do in that situation? 5 seconds to get out. Any answers? Oh, you're all gonna burn alive? What are you gonna do?
I will run.
Be exposed, huh?
Yeah.
Another question. What? Because you want to be alive. Don't want to be dead. So, live after it. You're gonna come around. But that didn't happen. There was a public women restroom, and the same thing, it got on fire. So some women got out, it's a survival thing. They did it. But some women did not. They chose to be burnt alive than getting out and be exposed. And for it, they died. So when the families asked who died, the proverb came, which is those who are shy died. That's the proverb came from. So moving on. The fourth proverb, which is دخول الحمام زي خروج. Going into the bathroom is not the same as coming out. I don't know what is it with Arabs in the bathroom, but they seem to love it so much. So when to use it when getting into something is easy, but getting out is hard. For example, obesity, getting fat. You are this fit, like Saber, you are this fit guy, okay? But one day you are like KFC. The second day, Big Mac. After 1 year, you become what? You become fat, okay? So after that year, you want to get back to your old self, but it's so hard. So that's when you say getting into the bathroom is not the same as getting out. But what is the story behind it? There was a public bathroom who had this huge banner. Entering this bathroom is for free. And people gathered with hundreds. How can this bathroom be for free? It's usually for princes and like noble people. So people entered, had their good time, and they want to get out, they identified their clothes. So when they asked the owner, where is my clothes? It's outside. Can I get outside? No, you can't. You have to pay 100 dirham. Why do I need to pay 100 dirham? Because I had this banner which said, entry is for free. I didn't say anything about getting out. Getting into the restroom is not the same as coming out, which had this different prices. So different activity. So moving on to the fifth proverb and the final proverb of the day. ورغم وسامته بلغ منتهى الذكاء. Despite his handsomeness, he suppressed the limbs of wisdom. It's a modern proverb, kinda. Have you any of you heard of it? Anyone? You haven't heard of it. It's already quite new. So this proverb is self-explanatory. Someone was so handsome, handsome people are kinda dumb, usually. But despite his handsomeness, he was quite wisdom. He was quite smart. So who was that proverb made for? It was made for this guy, actually. I don't know him actually, but he looks like me. I don't know what. So I tried to find the person who came up with this proverb, but I didn't find a clear photo. Okay, but I managed to find this picture. Do you want to see the picture?
Of course.
The person who said this proverb.
You again?
I don't know him as well, it seems, but he seems quite handsome and smart. But I don't care about the reference all mine in this situation. So the references, we have forza.com, qiyadi.com, and mawdu.com, and look at that, it's my name. Because if you didn't realize that this proverb is all made up by me, so I am the source in this situation. So in conclusion, everything or any proverb you say day-to-day life, it has some story behind it. So you never know when your next sentence will become a proverb. So getting back, we remember the brothers are those scammers who did no good. We remember these ladies who decided to have their dignity when getting exposed. So you might become a proverb, but do you want to be a good proverb or a bad proverb? That's how you dictate your life. And Any question?
Finished the despite his handsomeness,
Yeah.
he
He suppressed the limits of wisdom.
suppressed. I got that part.
Like he got beyond the limits of wisdom. Like he was.
The limits of wisdom.
Yeah. He seemed quite smart. I don't know. From the look of it. So any questions? We have another question.
Was the person who looked exactly like you from the old photo, is he related to you?
Maybe my grandfather. I don't know. I don't know. So thank you for listening. This is the last.